Yo everyone, what's going on? Hope everyone is doing amazing on this Thursday afternoon. We're going to take you through some currencies. We're going to take you through BTC, NASDAQ, US 500, you name it. So let's look quickly what happened today so far on the fundamental side. So we had GBP CPI. We saw a massive leg to the downside. And then we had Euro. Oh, this was yesterday. Sorry, my apologies. So we had GBP claimant count. We had average earnings index. We had the monetary policy statement. We have unemployment claims. We had an absolute, honestly, a little bit of a shit show with news today. The market absolutely dumped in the last 2 days. We saw FOMC come out and GBP USD decided to absolutely fly to hell. We saw a little retracement over Asian session, and then we saw price dump straight back down to our POI, and then we saw a dump a little bit further. We tagged our TCM -1, and we are seeing a little bit of retracement. I think GBP USD, Euro USD are looking for nice healthy longs. How's everyone going today? What's going on, Montana? Gaza, how are you doing, my brother? Good morning. How's it, Manuel? How are you doing, bro? You doing well? We've added some music, hopefully to keep you guys
good morning, America. How's it going?
We've got King Azoulay to the right of me, the GOAT. What's going on, Barland? How are you, brother? King Azoulay, what has your thoughts been on the market in the last 2 days? I know you were on stream earlier, so give us your thoughts at the moment. What's going on?
To be honest, this is the best time to stay out of the market. Unless you go in with the direction of the market. You want to figure out which was the fake move. Which side was it? Because we had a massive push to the upside, a massive push to the downside. So you got to figure that out, and this is what we're going to elaborate about today. PTC, I'm just seeing these huge candles on FlowX. If you look, liquidations are not massive, to be honest. How much do we have liquidation in the past 24 hours on PTC?
Past 24 hours?
24 hour, 85 million liquidation total.
It's looking crazy.
So that's not a lot, to be honest, and we had such a massive move, which means a lot of people are short. Market going to the downside, only 85% liquidated, 85 million liquidation, which means the market is looking to go to the downside. There is not a lot of buyers in the market. NASDAQ is looking quite bullish for me today. That V shape is most likely to continue to the upside. Gold, I'm still looking for gold to go down, to be honest. Hopefully we can see 419. But most important, you gotta understand is how much did the market move by today? London, Asia, how much did the market move by?
Exactly.
Is the move for the day done? Do you think the move for the day done? In my opinion, yes. I think it is.
I think everything from here is almost just exhaustion. So what you guys probably will see is a little push to the upside on everything that dumped. But to be honest with you guys, it's not the greatest time to enter. As King Azoulay said, we have seen price fly to the downside, and we are seeing some sort of exhaustion from the market. The market showing us that there is a potential move to the upside. But at the moment, not gonna lie, it's not the greatest time to be in. It's not the greatest time to be in. Let's just look at DXY quickly. DXY hit both of our targets that we spoke about.
Oh, look at that beautiful
streams.
Reaction on the targets. 200, the 500, it's 800 is beautiful.
Sure. It reacted nicely. It flew to our targets that we spoke about earlier on in the week. We had the 100, 500. Our original target was actually the 100, 500, which we saw a push up to. and then we saw a rejection from that, and then we came to our second target at 800, which now we are seeing some sort of a slight rejection. Let's see how the 4 hours looking. So we had a beautiful rejection off 100, 500. It looked beautiful.
The music is off.
It's off. Is it capping? What's going on, brother? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Are we setting limits for GJ? King Azoulay will run you guys through that very soon. Let's take a look at GU.
Yes, so on GJ we have a limit. I've sent it on the Discord. We are looking to long at 212765. It's a risky entry, to be honest, but you know what? If your risk reward is good, we're looking at 125. It's something for the day. Why not? Don't risk more than 3.3% on your account. If you made some profit for the week, take it. If you didn't, you can stay out if you're not willing to lose any. We're looking at PTC short. I'm looking to short PTC as we speak. I'm gonna send it to the Discord soon. Do you wanna pull up GBPJPY?
Let's do it.
Just to show everyone what we're looking at.
Let's take a look quickly at GBPJPY for you guys. Is DXY the best dollar indice? Is there another with Chinese money, for example, and not 51% euros?
Sorry? What is he saying?
Is DXY the best dollar indice? Is there another with Chinese money, for example, and not 51% euros?
Guys, the reason we look at the DXY, if we're looking at pound dollar, which is cable, is the DXY. It's the DXY. You can't look at the GXY, you know, you're not looking at the Japanese yen. You trade in the pound versus the dollar, so you can look at the BXY and look at the DXY. Plus, a lot of markets are looking at the dollar, you know, so you're looking at Euro US dollar, you have PTC USD, you have XAU USD, you have XAG USD. You have so many currencies compared to the dollar, so guys, don't overcomplicate it. It's very simple.
Use DXY again, as I've mentioned before, as a directional tool. Don't use it as your next Bible. It's not going to give you everything that you will ever need. If I'm going to be 100% honest with you, will it give you some sort of a direction? Yes, but don't treat it like it's the absolute saving grace for your trading.
PTC, I'm looking to short around 64500. So you guys keep an eye on that area. Is looking quite good, to be honest. We can see on FOREX the whales that they starting to kick in, to be honest. So it's quite bullish at the moment. We have
the stream laggy for anyone else.
So it's I think it's gonna turn around just now and just dump to the downside. New York Open, we have 21 minutes until New York Open, so let's see how that goes. Hopefully we can
People are having issues with lag.
Hopefully we can catch something on the stream with you guys.
You're having an issue with lag. Let me know if it gets a bit cleaner.
So there is a bit of lag. If you guys want an extra confirmation on GBPJPY, what you can do is wait for the 15 minutes to engulf the previous 15 minutes or to engulf the previous couple of candles, and then just enter on the 50% of that body of the engulfing candle to your direction, which is to the upside.
They're having issues now with lag.
PTC/USD, you can also wait for that big engulf into the downside. If it have no wicks to each side on the 15 minutes, just execute it as soon as the candle closes. Type in the comment if you're bullish or bearish on PTC for New York Open, guys.
Yeah, let us know.
1 for bullish, 2 for bearish.
Stream is cutting out. That's unfortunate. There's nothing we can really do at this point. Go type on the chat if you guys are bullish or bearish. And how much you want to short BTC. Where are we looking to short BTC, King Azoulay?
I told him I'm looking at 64500, that area.
64500.
Max 65. You know, I don't see the market going any higher, to be honest. We spoke about it on the stream, me and Chento. And if you guys watched the stream, you heard us talking about 65, that area. So we're just waiting for a confirmation that the market want to show us some love to the downside, and then we're just gonna jump on the back of that running train.
Let's speak to them, King Azoulay, about how we've mentioned earlier in this week that FOMC week isn't the greatest week to be trading. This week was jam-packed with news, and these types of weeks are honestly the ones that we normally look to actually avoid, correct?
No, 100%. We stay out such weeks. We just stay out. Monday, it's when it comes to these weeks, Monday, if it can give you something, Tuesday, other than that, stay out, because you have Uncle Trump on the one hand, you have the Feds, and you have all of these things happening. Look at that dump.
Entered already, maybe a bit soon. What are you entered in?
Look at that dumps on the PTC. Do you see these candle sizes?
I don't know if you guys can see Forex, but it looks like 5 seconds dumping.
If you guys just look at a very simple tool, is distance and time, and you look at the distance and time on Forex on the right.
Even look here. Let's take a look at this.
No, it's clear by eye. You know, the momentum is to the downside.
This move to the upside was 873 pips, and we moved in 10 hours, I think.
Yeah, or you can even just take the small legs, like measure it by each. You will see the momentum is to the downside.
It's obvious. I mean, and then we take from this high to this low, and we've moved almost an extra 300 to 400 pips, and we are now down in 4.5 hours. So it's almost half.
No, it's even less if you put it exactly on the wick, on the lowest low. Like just push it to the time goes.
Yeah.
Let me just. Do you see how the time goes smaller?
3 hours.
Exactly. So it's
almost, yeah, it's half. A third. So that is obviously showing that price is definitely mostly bearish. We're seeing a lot of bearish momentum in the market. It's pretty obvious just by eye. GBPJPY still valid, King?
Yes, it is. If you want extra confirmation, wait for the 15 minutes to close bullish, and then take the body of that 15 minutes, take low to high, and then enter on the 50% of that, and you can use SL as 15 pips or 10 pips, depending on what you like. So as long as it's lower than 80% of that body to the downside, you stop loss there, it's fine. Let's hope it gives it to us. And to be honest, there is no point of entering the market. Like we spoke about earlier, the market is already exhausted. That's a beautiful entry right there on Thomas. Thomas, I think he sent that to the group.
I didn't get the chance, unfortunately.
On the
this is the
DXY.
long I spoke about 5 minutes ago. We're looking to get into longs. Unfortunately, the stream started lagging. From the Discord, yes, that's the one that King Azoulay was speaking about. Look at this. Oh, beautiful entry. You can't really get cleaner than that, can you? Hey, King Azoulay.
That's a very beautiful entry. I would have been break even by now.
Yeah.
That's insane, you know?
If anyone somehow did get into this entry, I would go PE by now. It's looking pretty good. I know the stream's pretty laggy. You might have missed. Did we go over to NASDAQ? We haven't gone over to NASDAQ. Thanks, as I can see it might get a front run. King Azoulay, what's your favorite food, King Azoulay?
My favorite food, butter chicken.
Butter chicken.
I got some Indian
From where?
veins in my butter
where?
chicken.
Where do you eat your butter chicken?
In Cape Town.
Serious? Where?
In,
What
in
restaurant?
Cape Town. You have the curry club, you know, it's
Oh, nice. A little shout out to the Curry Club. King Azoulay. I like this, the use of spelling of that King Azoulay. I like
oh,
it.
King Azoulay.
Did not get the tap on Bybit. Bybit, I don't know why they have some issues.
You have
with
not used their
GBPJPY.
chart, Thomas. You promised them to use Bybit chart for entries and you never did that.
Neither did
You
we.
keep forgetting. You keep forgetting, Thomas. Come on, you can do better than that. No, guys, you will get a chance to re-enter on PTC, on GBP USD.
Your guys'
Can we
video is
head
frozen apparently.
Can we head to NASDAQ? Guys, I mean, look at that price action on GBPJPY. To be honest, you have the head and shoulders, so it might dive a bit lower. So if you guys want, you can wait for the 15-minute engulfing candle to the upside, take the 50% of that body if you still want to enter. And then you can use 15 pips stop loss. You can target 1 to 3 if you want, you know, just a quick one for the day, or you
Promise
can
forget. Yeah, King Azoulay's throwing me under the bus, yeah. What a guy. What a guy.
NASDAQ, it's quite bullish, so any pullback to the downside, I'm gonna take the long on NASDAQ. So hopefully we can get it on the stream with you guys.
NASDAQ.
It's just gonna keep pushing up and pushing up now. I'm looking at I'm looking at 31,000. To be honest, Thomas, just
give me a sec.
elaborate on what we spoke about a couple of days ago before the news came out. What did I tell them? I told them, look at that bullish candle on the NASDAQ.
No. I'm fixing the stream for them.
I told them, look at that bullish candle on the NASDAQ. It does not have body.
Let us
wick.
know, guys, if the stream's a bit cleaner now. I've just made a quick adjustment. It should be a little bit cleaner. Hopefully it is. You look more Pakistani than Indian, King Azoulay. Lagging bad. It should be better now. It's giving me stream is healthy. Health is excellent on the stream on YouTube, so it's got to be this Wi-Fi. Oh, bro, it's fine. It's better now. Still laggy. What are we looking at on NASDAQ? It's better.
So I
Better
just
now. Okay,
I just
cool.
want to show them what we spoke about.
Show them. Oh, you guys filming on a toaster. Nick, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy.
So guys, as you can see, on the 4-hour we spoke about on the live webinar that we do on the Discord at ScalpX. You can join there, it's for free. You can see we spoke about on the live and on the stream, if you rewatch our streams, you will see there is no wick to the downside on this candle. So I've told you guys, this is last week high. It never been revisited yet. It need to come back and revisit it. But we need to create a wick to the downside, whether you like it or not. And it did that exactly. It came down, it revisited. If you look at my crosshair, it revisited that and now it's staying above. So I'm looking for the market to go to the upside, to be honest. If you take the fib, you can target this area over here. Plus, now the market is quite bullish. If you look at the candle over here, let me just take these out for this on the side. If you look at this candle, all of these orders are looking to be filled. It's not being filled yet. And once we go over here, this is like an area of turbulence where we're gonna accumulate for a bit, but then still shoot to the upside to 31,000. So anyway, over here we are looking to enter any pullback. It's our advantage to get in. As you can see, we have head and shoulders over here. If you look,
no one can see the screen.
You guys can't see the screen. Johnny, can you see the screen?
Mm-mm.
Johnny, can you see the screen?
No.
How many people?
It's like 5 FPS stream. 68 at the moment.
Send it. Guys, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna head down to the
We'll head to the Discord.
and then
Everyone
we will
join the
continue
Discord.
on there.
Everyone join the Discord. Everyone join the Discord. We're gonna be sharing there because we unfortunately can't. Now it's better, they're saying.
Is it better? Can you guys see?
Can you see now? No. Okay, everyone head over to the Discord. Unfortunately, it's not really working. No, they're saying it is working.
Is it working, Johnny?
Okay, we're gonna leave it there. Come to the Discord. We'll start a stream
Because we
in
want to
next-
enter something on NASDAQ. So head to the Discord. We're gonna start
Cheers,
an
guys.
immediate one.